Total the last 2 years coming into this year, like 12 and 62.
Right.
Unbelievable what he's done as a turnaround. He's been absolutely sensational.
Now they were picked to finish 9th in the ACC this season. They come in the #2 seed, Duke the #1. We are ready to go, underway. And Duke wins the opening tip. Here's Hepburn, Chucky Hepburn. Oftentimes as he goes, that's how Louisville will go, and he'll knock down that shot.
He is special.
6 steals in their semifinal win over the Clemson Tigers, and was all over the place last night.
Proctor can't hit it, but the slam down by Brent. He just flat lost the dribble.
I like that Scottie Pippen analogy.
Scottie used to do that to all the young guys. Proctor, one of the veterans, getting it done on this last possession.
On the watch, high post, Proctor with a floating pass for the big guy who slams.
Going up, and up. Corey, like your stop. When you played in Virginia, it was going up, and up. I called your games.
You called everybody's games. With another.
I tell you this, they also got a good wing player in Hadley.
Hadley with 20 points last night.
Hepburn with a triple.
Edwards allowed him to be the facilitator, allows Chucky to get loose without 10 defensive eyes watching him.
The nipple right by everyone.
That experience. They reshaped their whole lineup when you look. Oh, wow.
On target, Isaiah Evans for the triple.
They needed that. He helped them big threes. He can shoot the basketball.
Yep, had 14 points in that game. So Hepburn looking to counter. Cross court is Waterman wide open. He sticks it and hit.
Waterman is also the Marco Polo of college. He's been a traveling man. He's been a Detroit.
Waterman just looked over to the bench. He's limping back down the floor, grabbing his hip. He fell hard on the foul with Knippel, and he asked for a substitution after getting the layup on the last possession.
Yeah, he's still pointing to the bench. That one comes free. Knippel hitting the deck. Duke comes away with it. 7 to get off a shot. James in the corner. Knippel will swing it. Shot clock winding down. Here's Evans. Got it!
Up to you, Corey.
Hey, listen, my money's going up right now. Hanging out beside you, people might think I'm a big deal.
Jungba, who's been really aggressive offensively in this tournament. Here's Foster. Took a peek at the shot clock as he goes between the legs and kicks it. And here's Proctor, and swishes into
52, shooting the 3 in the tournament.
Yes. In fact, missed their first 13 of the tournament.
And this is the best three-point shooting. The 2 top three-point shooting teams in the ACC this year. And Terrence Edwards, who oftentimes plays with the basketball in his hands to relieve Chucky Hepburn of some of the ball handling responsibilities.
Regular season ACC and tournament championship since 2000.
To get in front of his defender and then playing off 2 feet to get the easy bucket.
What really makes him special is his ability to drive and to shoot the 3 as well.
Ruth's inside, nice bounce speed.
The lost art in basketball, movement without the basketball. Everyone wants to put it on the floor, beat guys one-on-one.
Proctor heating up. I mean,
he showed that right there. He's a winner, man. He's the winner. Came from Wisconsin. Transfer portal.
But it started.
Transfer portal for us, broadcasting.
I like that idea. That one tipped up in Mass that we mentioned yesterday. He took a real big shot in the face in February at a game and lost some teeth and a facial fracture too. Here's Proctor to launch again. He's feeling it. Hadley on the run. Edwards trying to finish it. He banks it in and a whistle too.
I'm not sure if people respected their 18-2 conference record. However, winning in a
quad 1 strength schedule, that's going to hurt them tomorrow when the selections are.
But I think we both know exactly what you mean about Carolina. They just look like a tournament team. Hadley will scoop it and lay it in. They did
real hit.
Well, to your point, Louisville is Duke's first ranked opponent since December 4th when they faced #2 Auburn.
Wow. You do your research.
Up and in for 2.
Yeah, I love it. I love seeing movement in the basketball, movement in the ball.
Evans got a good look. Malawaj had it knocked out of his hands, but chased down by Foster. Proctor's open. He won't wait. Down it goes.
I feel it, baby. I feel it. I feel the excitement here, really. Anytime you play for trophy, it's special.
Boy, Edwards with another quick answer. He's got that knack, doesn't he?
That's who he's been. He is averaging 20.
Bill by 1.
Sion Smith is such an important part of this team. He really is. What a job he does to transfer to Tulane. Does a great job.
It's the deck real hard. Got it free somehow. And one. As James came in to clean it up.
Zone, man. 2-3 zone.
They already have had 7 lead changes in the championship. Hepburn. There for Scott.
How about the preparation? You talk to get the dunk along the back line. Great screen set by Terrence Edwards to free Chucky.
Venable takes the bump, leans in, got it off the wing.
Got away maybe with a little charge right there.
Hey,
bottom line is Hepburn got right in the gap of that zone. You got to get the gaps and seams in the zone. And also right behind the foul line area.
Edwards with a triple. Down to 8. Scott again for Edwards. On Malawach. Airborne. No. The tip, no. Traore right back up for 2.
Tenacious Louisville team.
You talk about guys that star in their role. Abubakar Traore is absolutely a star role player for the Cards.
Knipple from the corner, won't drop.
What a difference a year makes to be a Louisville fan. Wow.
A little wild by Traore, but he got it free anyway to Edwards. He will attack again, and that'll drop.
Uncle Mo's in the house, baby.
Team and have to work to get open. I also asked about the zone that he put on Louisville as well. He said Tyrese Proctor right now was in foul trouble in the first half. He was trying to protect him. So just being mindful of where he is in this game as far as foul trouble.
Yeah, Angel, when you consider this is the first time the Blue Devils have played a ranked team as Proctor knocks down his 4th 3 of the game. But it's a surprise.
We shouldn't have a shaking hands after the game. Should do it before the game.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think after the game.
Emotional.
Knipple with a big drive for 2. And he has kicks it out here for Hadley. And Chucky Hepburn, one of the most electrifying point guards in the game. Waterman with a kick himself. Here's Edwards. And sinks it. A 3-pointer.
Dion really trying to play as tough as he can. They switched there. And he was playing certainly Hepburn.
Edwards, he wants to shoot it. Backing into Proctor. Can he get it up? He did in time, and he hit it right at the horn.
He can score. He's got versatility.
Absolutely had to help them and stayed in shape, got himself in great condition, and has been a bonus for John Shire and his roster.
And it's going to help certainly when it gets down to really the meat and potatoes of what it's all about, the NCAA tournament.
5 to get off a shot here. Edwards fumbled it. On James, leaning in.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on now. Come on now.
Well, his son, who was born back in the middle of February, is named Trey. Here's James. Yes, what an answer.
Nice smooth. Willis gives him a little rebound. He's also capable of shooting the 3. Did it at Purdue really well on a team that went to the final game. And got beat by the Huskies of Connecticut, who dominated everyone.
6th man of the year, the Big Ten. From the corner, James. Yes, sir. Just want to say thanks to each and every one of them. They have been incredible.
That's really classy of you, David. And you and Barry, you do 7 games here. I have great respect and admiration for it.
Hepburn with a misfire in close. Knipple comes away with a loose ball. And now it's Duke with the big mo.
James with 12 points in this half.
What is up with him? That's a shoot-around shot, OB. That's playing horse out there. There's no one within 10 feet.
Tell you one thing, he's been on fire. How many threes he made already? 6?
I believe he's at 6.
6.
On the drive, Edwards denied. In heavy traffic, double fake.
What Riders of America.
Wow.
That really is special.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go there in April up in St. Louis.
Oh, beautiful.
I believe we could name more trophies that you don't have.
Knipple. The follow-up.
I think he should penetrate more. He isn't trying to penetrate and maybe create with his ability to pass the rock.
Knipple drives it, scores it.
In the first matchup between these two teams, December the 8th, Look at how he's grown as a player, not only from a production standpoint, but the ability to stay on the floor. The answer from Terrence Edwards. He's been the guy.
The big trophy, Mr. Pitino. I voted for him Coach of the Year, what he's done with St. John's.
Inbounded for Gungba, so Malawatch to the bench. Gungba's been having a really good tournament, and that continues.
I believe it was in Dallas, and a guy by the name of Never Nervous Purvis Ellison dominated. But on that team also was our own Jay Billis. He was a member, I believe, I had him as my blue-collar guy.
Scott takes a bump and makes it. He'll be good.
Knipple most likely will be the winner, but I would expect for Malawatch to get some votes for tournament MVP. He has been spectacular in all 3 games. Probably the most consistent player for the Blue Devils.
10 rebounds tonight.
He deserves, I'll tell you, some votes because he was 14-9 for 2 games. Bottom line is, though, you got to think about the 28 that Knipple had when they needed him against Georgia Tech. Came back with 17 against Carolina. I would go with Knipple. If he
Proctor reaching in for a foul.
Talking the game, I would go with certainly just Proctor.
Proctor's 3rd personal there.
But in that game also, Knipple didn't just score 28. He also had 8 assists and 1 turnover.
That's right.
And I agree wholeheartedly. I believe he will be the ACC Tournament MVP. But when you think about, this really was a team effort from the Blue.
You're amazing.
New 10 seconds for the Blue Devils after calling the timeout. Smart call by John Shire, calling the timeout with 1 second remaining before there was a 10-second violation to get the...
He's got that unbelievable way about him that convinces players to follow suit, to be part of it.
3 national championships, 25.
There's no question. And you know what? Both these teams since December are 47-2.
That's Miss Gloria.
Is that Gloria?
That's Miss Gloria James.
Legitimate number.
Shot won't go down for Edwards, although he's had a big night and a great tournament.
Dickie V, let me tell you before we get off air, we'd love to have you back. And if I can...
They're going to beat the second half to meet up with 5 minutes to go.
So Duke reigns supreme in the ACC, regular season and tournament champions for the first time since 2006.